Uh, Let me start with this question. Have you ever seen a number in your life? Have you ever seen a 50, for example? Have you ever seen 70, for example? I know most of you will say that yes, but that is totally wrong because no one can see a number. Oh, I know. You get confusion. But I will tell you, no one up to date is able to see a number because number is invisible. I know you're too much confusing now, but I will tell you. Let's start with this example here. For example, this ocean. There is a mountain here, and this is the ocean. And let's assume that there is a wind flowing. If I will ask you, what direction does this wind flow? Most of you will say that from this direction to this direction, or other will say from this direction to this direction, isn't it? But again, if I will come and ask you, how many of you ever see this wind? Did you ever see a wind live? Every one of you will agree that no one is able to see a wind. But why did you manage to say that wind flow from this direction to this direction? Why? Because these symbol, which we can say here is arrows or some lines, we used it to represent a wind. And that's why you say that wind flow from this direction to this direction, isn't it? But in actual sense, no one is able to see a wind. So the same apply to the number. No one is able to see a 50. You see, this 50 is like an arrow there in the wind. 5 and 0 are just arrows or a grid symbol used to represent this 50 that you can't see them in actual sense. So that's why 5 and 0 is used to represent 50. And these are known as numeral. So we always use numeral to represent number. Because if we define numeral, we say it's just a grid symbol used to represent a number. And interesting issue is that if the numeral participating in representing a number, it changes. It has a new name now. It is called digits. For example, 50 here. 5 is a numeral, 0 is a numeral, used to represent 50 altogether, but 5 now is a digit because it is inside the 50. And also 0 is a digit because now it is participating in composing what we call 50.